open your textbooks to page number 16. I think it is 16. Just after the second lesson, you have the Kotoba list, which is the word list. So you can take a look at that list if you have any doubts about what meaning of any word is. But for the most part, I've explained it in class, so I don't think that should be an issue. On the next page, which is page number 16, you have hyogen, which is expressions. We saw a lot of new expressions in the last lesson, such as, yes, that is so. Is that so? So desu ka? Hai, so desu. And how do you tell somebody, no, 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 what you're saying is wrong? Iie chigaimasu. It's a very gentle, polite way of saying, no, you're wrong. Iie chigaimasu. No, what you're saying is different from the truth, right? Because chigaimasu means different. It doesn't actually translate to wrong. And all of that. We saw 2 new particles also in the last class. Who can tell me what they are and what they mean?
They and more.
They and they. Okay, they and more. All right. In that case, there is one more particle.
So.
To. Hi. Yes. So in one sentence between 2 nouns, if you use to, then that means and you can only use to in that way. Only within a sentence between 2 nouns can you use to, and it means and. When you're trying to combine sentences together, 2 sentences, when you have to combine them together, then you use the particle conjunction they, right? You sort of remove the su from desu and the they remains, and that acts as a conjunction. It combines 2 sentences together. It takes the meaning and, but only between 2 sentences. More means also. All right. Now below that, the end of the page, the last portion of the page, you have this section which says in. There's a box and you have about 4 words. Right at the end of the page. The first word is ginko in, meaning bank employee. So while we did the lesson, I was telling you about the suffix in that you attach to places like bank, post office, company, whatever. And the word will mean employee at that place, employee of that place. So ginko is bank. So if you add in to ginko, you get the word ginko in, which means bank employee. Can you all read the second word together? It's a bit of a long word. What is the second word?
You.
You. Kyoku in. Yes. So the word is, I'll say it. Please listen carefully. It's yubin kyoku in. Yubin kyoku in. Yubin kyoku. The word yubin kyoku is post office. To that word you add in, it becomes post office employee. Okay, yubin kyoku is post office. The third word, it's a simpler word. What is that?
Yekin.
Hi, correct. Eki in. Eki in is Eki in, railway station employee. And the last one is what we saw while doing grammar. It's kaisha in. Kaisha is company. So an employee of a company is kaisha in. All right, okay. Now we will quickly do some revision. We'll do these are some questions from your textbook, from the exercises in your textbook. Not all of them, just some of them. For a quick practice. I hope you've all done it yourselves. I hope this is not the first time you have to do it. Yes? Hi. So let's quickly, if you have already seen this, then it should be quick, right? Let's try and do this quickly. The first question is, Watashi blank indojin desu. You'll see a lot of repetition. Old grammar, new grammar, everything combined. Hi, what is the answer? Can you all give me the answer along with the whole sentence?
私はインド人です。
Indojin desu.
Hi, correct. Watashi wa indojin desu. Second sentence, it's part of the first question.
ラジャさんもインド人です。
Indojin desu.
Yes, excellent. Raja-san mo. So this is kind of a reference sentence, right? Watashi wa indojin desu. Raja-san mo indojin desu. Raja is also an Indian. All right. At this point, if you have any questions, please do stop and ask me. Second pair of sentences. Tanaka-san.
Tanaka-san no
No.
Devi-san.
Devi-san.
Hi. Correct.
Onna no ito desu.
Yes. Onna no hito desu. Yes. Onna no hito desu.
Means female.
Onna is female. Onna no hito means
Woman.
woman. Hi. Hito is person. So a female person is a woman. So the word for woman in Japanese is onna no hito, the whole thing. It's like a phrase. Similarly, man is otoko no hito, which we'll be seeing in the next sentence. Hi. Next sentence, everyone.
Sorry
Raja-san
to
to
interrupt, Sensei. So in the fill-in blanks,
Just a moment, please. Does anybody have a question?
yes, Sensei. So second answer would be to because it is end.
Yes. The second
Okay.
second question, the first
Okay.
sentence, the answer, I have written it there. So we are looking at the
okay,
second
okay.
sentence now. Hi,
Okay,
everyone.
arigato.
Second sentence. Hi. Raja-san.
Raja-san
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 to Ashok-san
to
wa
Ashok-san wa
Ashok-san
Otoko
wa
no ito
otoko no
Otoko no ito
男の
desu.
人です。
Hi, perfect. Hi. Okay, so here it is Tanaka-san and Debi-san, right? A and B. Within a sentence, when you have and, you use the particle to. Similarly, Raja-san and Ashok-san. All right, next one. Third question. Hi.
Watashi mo
mo
Hi.
Devi-san Devi-san mo
mo indo jin desu.
Indojin desu.
Hi. So here you see mo being used twice. Yeah, also correct. Right? Watashi mo Debi-san mo indojin desu. All right. So this is also fine. You can also use to and say the same sentence. Watashi to Debi-san wa. That's also fine. Different ways of saying the same thing. Second question. Hi, next. What is that sentence? The first sentence.
Watashi wa
Watashi
indo
wa
jin
Indojin
de
indo jin de
gakusei desu.
gakusei desu.
Perfect.
Desu.
Right? So here it is conjunction, combining two sentences together. One person having one quality. This is the second quality, two qualities. Watashi wa indojin de gakusei desu. Very good. Second question.
Tanaka-san wa Nihongo to
Nihongo mo
to
Nihon?
日本語と
Read
To.
that again. What is this? Nihon?
Nihongo.
Jin. Nihon Jin. Jin.
but in your textbook it is
I mean
go.
textbook Nihongo.
Doesn't matter. Let's do the one that we have on the screen now. Okay? It's a little different, I suppose, maybe for a reason. Let's do this. Tanaka-san wa Nihon Jin
日本
Nihonjin
人の
de
de. Nihon Jin de. Once
Jin
again,
de.
it is Tanaka-san. One quality is that she is a Japanese person. And the next quality is that she is a teacher. Tanaka-san wa Nihon Jin de sensei desu. In your textbook, I suppose you have Tanaka-san wa Nihongo dash Tamirugo dash sensei desu. Right? That is
Tamiru.
different. Nihongo and Tamirugo, Tamil language. Japanese language and Tamil language. So what will the answer there in that sentence be? Just because,
Mo.
this started.
Mo.
Nihongo to
Nihongo to
Tamirugo
Tamiru no.
mo.
And after mo, you have sensei desu. So the sentence in English will translate to Tanaka sensei. Tanaka-san is a teacher of Japanese and Tamil language. So the to between Japanese and Tamil is correct. Nihongo to Tamirugo is fine. But after that, you have
No.
sensei. No, correct. Nihongo to Tamirugo no sensei. Teacher of these two languages. So of is no. Nihongo to Tamirugo no sensei desu. Okay? いいですか? 大丈夫ですか?
大丈夫です。はい。
Okay. Okay. Third question now. It's the same in the textbook and here. So let's go ahead and give me the answer with the sentence.
Raja-san wa
は、
はい。
会社
会社員。
会社
はい
員
会社員
で、
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 会社員
はい。
で、
で
Very
日
good.
本語
日本語
の
の
学
学
生で
生です。
学生です。
Correct. Raja-san, one person. He's a company employee and also a student of Japanese language. 会社員で日本語の学生です. All right. Next. So this you'll have to look at the rei. Rei means example in Japanese. So what are you supposed to do in these questions? So you have kochira slash debi-san. So you have to put this together. Kochira is this person. So the sentence will be, this person is Debi-san and you have to combine. Sochira, that person is Hayashi-san. So if you see the sentence put together, can you all read that please?
こちら
こ
は
ちらは
はい
デビさん
デビさん
で、
で
そちら
そ
は
ちらは
林さん
林
です。
さんです。
林さんです。
Perfect. Okay. All right. Okay. So the first question. Hi. First question. Sono kata slash Tanaka-san. Ano kata slash Hayashi-san. Sono kata, person standing next to the listener is Tanaka-san, and the person standing away from me, the speaker and the listener, is Hayashi-san. Right? That's the hi. So what will that sentence be like? Can you all put it together and tell me?
その方
その
は
方は
田中さんで、
田中さん
あの
です。
方は
あの方は
林さん
林さんです。
林さん
です。
はい。Correct. その方は田中さんで、あの方は林さんです。Okay. All right. Next sentence, the second one.
こちらはラジャさんで、
さんで、
ラジャさんで
こちらは
そちらはアショクさんです。
アショクさんです。
はい、perfect. Okay. こちらはラジャさんで、そちらはアショクさんです。All right. You can also replace こちら、そちら with この方、その方。Right? We looked at that also. Last sentence.
私
私
は
は
先生です。
先生です。先生で、
先生で、
先生で。
で、
はい。
で、
あな
あ
た
な
たち
たたち
Okay. あなたたち。
あな
学生です。
たたち学生です。
学生です。
はい。So it says あなたたち。What is あなたたち?
It's a
私
plural.
たち is we. Correct. Tachi is plural. So to あなた if you add tachi, it means you all.
You all.
Right? Plural. あなたたちは学生です。The whole sentence is 私は先生で、あなたたちは学生です。You're all students. Okay.
Can we replace Anata Tachi with Mina-san?
はい、you can. Yes, you can.
Okay.
皆さんは、皆さん is all of you, everybody. Hi, you can.
Okay.
Hi. So the last section. So this is the fourth question in your exercise. The last question in your exercise, I think it's on page 19. Okay. So introduce them in Japanese, right? Introduce. So when you introduce somebody, what you have to imagine is you're the speaker who's doing the introduction, and this person, whoever is you're introducing, is standing next to you. So what is the word that you will
Su-
use?
Suzuki-san wa
Hi. Okay. Suzuki-san wa. All right. No problem. Go ahead. Suzuki-san wa.
kaishain desu.
Kaishain desu. So Suzuki-san is standing next to you, and you say he's a company employee. Suzuki-san wa kaishain desu. Okay, you can begin with, of course, it's not part of this exercise, but in actuality, you will begin with Kochira wa Suzuki-san desu. This person next to me is Suzuki-san. Kochira wa Suzuki-san desu. Suzuki-san wa kaishain desu. All right, okay, now back to this, the exercise here. The second one.
Yamada-san wa
Hi.
gakusei desu.
Gakusei desu.
Yes. Yamada-san wa gakusei desu. Yamada-san wa gakusei desu. Okay. Oh, sumimasen. Hi. Third one.
Gita-san wa
Gita-san wa ginko
ginko-in desu.
desu.
Yes. Gita-san. Gita. See, the spelling can be G-I-T-A or G-E-E-T-A. It can be anything. Doesn't matter. It's the pronunciation that matters. When you're pronouncing the name, are you extending any sound? In that case, you add elongation in Japanese. Otherwise, you don't have to. In your names also. Gita. Gita-san wa ginko-in desu. Okay. Last question.
One doubt here.
Yes.
Whenever we are writing our name in katakana, we interpret
Yes.
as Aniruddha as Aniruddha, Harish as Harisha.
Yes.
But while in conversation also, we have to interpret as Aniruddha or just say Aniruddha.
In conversation also, you will say Aniruddha. Of course,
Oh.
if it's your name, if you are talking to your friend who's Anirudh, we are both Indians and you don't have to follow that if you're in Japan.
Okay.
But in conversation, you can expect the Japanese person to call you as Aniruddha or whatever the Japanese pronunciation is. And when you introduce yourself also, instead of saying it the Indian way, it's always nice to pronounce it the way you want them to pronounce it.
Okay.
So you can either say Aniruddho or Aniruddha. Some people go with Aniruddha. If you prefer being called Aniruddha instead of Aniruddho, then you can tell them, my name is Aniruddha. Please call me Aniruddha. So they will also stay.
Oh, okay. Thank you.
Hi, last question.
Shiba-san wa
Ekishin.
Eki-in.
yakin desu.
Yes. So this is Shiva. Someone Shiva. So the va sound, right, is replaced by the ba sound. Sorry, there's no bha, there's ba. Shiba-san. Shiba-san wa eki-in desu. Hi. What is eki-in?
Railway station.
Yes. Railway station is eki. Eki-in is railway station employee. Okay. All right. Okay, very good. Any questions so far? Let's do a little bit more exercise. Some more practice. Okay. So this is the Koso Ado practice again. What is this? This image that you see?
Map.
Map. What is the word for map? Chi?
Chizu.
Cheese.
Sorry,
Chizu.
Cheese. Okay, z, right? S with a double dash, modified sound. Z. Cheese. Okay. Do you recall the word for world? You can see it here. What is it?
Sekai.
Sekai.
Yes. Sekai. Very good. Sekai. Now, how do you say world map or map of the world? World map.
Sekai is
Is that right? Sekai chizu. Sekai is one word, chizu is another word. So in between two words, we must definitely have a particle.
Particle.
Sekai?
Sekai
It's
Sekai no.
no chizu. Very good.
Chizu.
Sekai no chizu. Okay, because it's a map. Is it a map of India? Is it a map of China? It's a map of the world map. So you're modifying that noun. So sekai no chizu. Okay, sekai no chizu. So the thing is, you have to indicate to a world map that is near the speaker. So essentially, you have to say this
So,
is a world. Yes, Victor-san.
Kore wa sekai no chizu.
Oh, yes, you're giving the answer. Hi, correct. Kore wa sekai no chizu, and you have to finish the
Desu.
sentence. If it's a
Desu.
positive sentence,
Affirmative,
it must
positive.
end with desu. Hi, affirmative. This is an affirmative sentence here. So, kore wa sekai no chizu desu. Yes, I would like everybody to say that sentence, please.
Kore wa
Kore wa sekai
Sekai
no
no
chizu
chizu
desu.
desu.
No. Cheese.
Sekai no chizu desu. Very good. Okay. All right. Sekai no chizu. Remember that when you have two words like sekai, chizu, it has to have a particle between it. This was another mistake I saw while looking at your exercises that you were all typed out. Some of you had made this error, which is, I think, lesson number 1. In Renshu, you have the bowl for eating rice, my bowl. And then you have your lunch box. And then ie no kagi. That is the sentence where most of you had made a mistake. Ie no kagi, house keys. Of course, in English, you say house keys. But in Japanese, between words, you need a particle. Is it the key of the house? Is it the key of a cupboard? Is it the key of a car? It's the key of the house. So you have to modify it using the particle no. Ie no kagi desu. That's the correct one. Always look for particles between words. Once you finish a word, think about what particle must come here. When you type, when you write your answers in your textbook, all the time. Okay. So that's the first sentence. Now the next one is a question. Okay. French dictionary and away from both. So away from both speaker and listener. So the question is that over there a French dictionary? Can you all try and translate that? That over there.
Reva.
Areva, very good.
What French? I can't make out the word.
French. French is what? What is the country?
Jisho.
France?
Jisho.
France.
Jisho is dictionary. Jisho is dictionary. French is France go. So name of the
France go.
country plus the suffix go will give you the language of that country. So French is France go. France go. Hi.
No.
Areva.
Areva.
Hi.
Gisho no. France go.
It's the
Yes.
other way.
France go no jisho.
Jisho.
Desu ka? Of course, this is a question, right? Are wa Furansu go no jisho desu ka? Once more, can you all say that sentence, please?
Areva France go no jisho desu ka?
Yes.
Jisho desu ka.
Yes. I hope you understand. Are
Can
wa
we
Furansu go.
replace Areva?
Yes.
Sorry.
It's okay. Yes, please continue. Rima-san.
Can we replace Areva with Asoko?
Asoko is from the third set. Koko, soko, asoko. And it is used for places.
Oh,
When you're
okay.
talking about places. Yes.
Okay.
Like a
Arigato.
building or a room or like a supermarket or
Okay.
places, right? These are all nouns. These are objects. So you will use either the first or the second set. You're using the first one. Areva,
Okay.
Furansu go no jisho desu ka? Hai. All right. Next one. All of you please do try. The pencil is near the listener. It is mine. When the object is near the listener, it's a that. That pencil is mine. Now, I want you all to think about this word. You say, that pencil is mine. So, how will you translate this sentence in Japanese? That,
それは鉛筆
Soreva watashi no
Soreva
enpitsu
Watashi no
desu.
enpitsu desu.
私は鉛
です。
筆です
okay, okay. All right. Sore wa watashi no enpitsu desu is perfectly correct. Sore wa, as for that, watashi no enpitsu desu. Perfect. But, the other way to say the same thing will be, sono enpitsu wa watashi no enpitsu desu. Sore wa watashi no enpitsu desu is all right. But if you use sono, then it has to be followed by the noun enpitsu in this case, right? So here you see the is followed by the pencil. So I thought you'd answer me this way, but it's all right. Soreva is also fine. Sore will be followed by the particle, but sono is followed immediately by the noun enpitsu. Sono enpitsu wa watashi no enpitsu desu. Actually, you don't need to repeat the enpitsu in this case. You can simply say watashi no desu. It's repetitive. Sono enpitsu wa watashi no desu. It's mine. That's all. You can also say the whole thing like sono enpitsu wa watashi no enpitsu desu. Or simply, as you all said, sore wa watashi no enpitsu desu. There are many ways to say the same thing. But however you say it, you have to ensure the grammar is right. Next sentence. That newspaper, which is away from both speaker and listener, is a Tamil language newspaper. Hi, dozo. Please try this. What is the word for newspaper?
Shinpun.
Shinbun. Very good. So how do you say that newspaper away from both? That newspaper over there.
Ano.
Ano.
Ano
Ano.
shinbun wa
Shinpun wa
Yes. Hi.
Tamirugo
Perfect.
Tamirugo no
Yes. Hi.
shinpun desu.
Shinbun desu. Yes. Ano shinbun wa Tamirugo no shinbun desu. So why are you saying ano shinbun? Because I said the sentence that newspaper. Here also you have that immediately followed by newspaper. So you will say ano shinbun even in Japanese. Okay. Anything is all right. Ano shinbun wa Tamirugo no shinbun desu. Ano shinbun wa Tamirugo no shinbun desu. Okay. All right. Next. Which person is Hayashi-san? So the topic of inquiry in this sentence is Hayashi-san. You want to know about, there are so many people there. You want to know about Hayashi-san. Which person is Hayashi-san? Right? Topic is Hayashi-san. So how do you frame this question?
Donata desu ka, Hayashi-san?
Donata is fine, but here what is more appropriate is which person of the people that you have available, you're asking which person. Donata is simply very
Dochira.
generally, who is it? Who is Hayashi? Dochira is used for person? No.
Donokata. Donokata.
Hi.
Dono ka-
Hi. Correct. Correct. Yes. Which plus noun. Noun, right? So it's dono kata. Well, I'll just. Dono kata desu ka? Hayashi-san wa dono kata desu ka? Can I have all of you say this sentence together?
Hayashi-san.
Hayashi-san wa dono kata desu ka?
Dono kato desu ka?
Dono kata desu ka? Hayashi-san wa dono kata desu ka? As for Hayashi-san, which person is it? Okay. Next question. Which smartphone is Raja's smartphone? Which smartphone, which of these smartphones is Raja's smartphone? My question, the topic of my question is Raja's smartphone. I want to know about what? About Raja's smartphone. So make that the topic of your sentence, of your question sentence, interrogative sentence.
What's the word for smartphone, ma'am?
It is sumaho. Remember? Sumaho. Sumaho written in katakana. Sumaho.
Rajasanno Sumahawa
Hi. Hi. Correct.
Dono
Please continue.
Rajasanno Sumahowa
Sumahowa.
Dono
Dono.
Sumaho Deska
Sumaho.
Dono
Perfect.
Sumaho
Dono kata desu ka?
Kata. Sumaho.
No, Kata is person.
Kata is
Dono
person.
smaho desu ka?
Hi.
Kata is
Hi. Hi.
person.
Yes. Yes. That was in the previous question. Here it is
Yes.
sumaho. Hi.
Yes.
Raja-san no sumaho wa dono sumaho desu ka? Okay. So you can either say dono sumaho desu ka or simply dore desu ka is also fine. But you have to remember they have the same meanings. The only difference is dono will have to be followed by the noun, right? So that's what you see. Dono is followed by the noun sumaho, which is the noun in question. Dore not required. Dore desu ka will suffice. Dono sumaho desu ka or dore desu ka? They're both right. Okay. Raja-san no sumaho wa dono sumaho desu ka? Okay. All right. So the question here, it's a question. Tanaka is a notebook and the notebook is near the speaker. So the question is this Tanaka's notebook? What is the word for notebook in Japanese? You write it in katakana.
Noto.
Noto. Yes. Noto. Correct. So is this Tanaka's notebook? Hai. How will you ask that question? Is this object? So the topic of my question is this. How do I say this in Japanese? Near the speaker.
Kore.
Kono.
Kore.
Kore.
Kore or kono. No problem. But if you say kono, it has to be followed by noto. Kono noto wa. If you're saying
No,
kore,
to
then
wa.
kore wa.
Koreva.
Anything is fine. Hai. Let's go with koreva for now. Koreva. Hai, continue. Tanaka-san no
Kore wa Tanaka-san no
Tanaka-san no
noto
Noto
Noto desu ka?
noto
Deska
desu ka?
Desu ka?
Correct. Kore wa Tanaka-san no noto desu ka? Kore wa Tanaka-san no noto desu ka? Or if you want to say kono noto, that's fine. It will be kono noto wa. Right? The topic will be kono noto. And then wa. But here kore, so it's immediately followed by particle. Kono noto wa Tanaka-san no noto desu ka? All right. Next question is whose textbook is that? And it is away from both speaker and listener. Whose textbook is that? As for that textbook, whose is it? As for that textbook is the topic of your sentence. You'll begin with that. That textbook. Do you all remember the word for textbook?
No,
Kyokasho.
Kyokasho.
I'm sorry, somebody was about to say it. Kyokasho. Kyokasho. All right. Kyoshitsu is classroom. Kyokasho is textbook. Hai, correct. Hai. So the sentence will be
Ano Kyokasu
Ano Kyoshikatsu.
Kyokasho wa. Hai.
Kyokasho wa Donato no desu ka?
Perfect. Donata no desu ka? Okay. Here it's a little different. Instead of saying ano kyokasho, here it is areva donata no kyokasho desu ka? Okay. Or ano kyokasho wa donata no kyokasho desu ka? Any which way, it's the same meaning. You just have to remember the rule. Okay. The other word for donata is also what is the plain word that means who in Japanese?
Dare, donata.
Dare. You see it right here. Dare. Right? Donata is the polite word Dare is the plain word. So if you add the particle no to these words, the meaning becomes whose, right? Belongs to who? Belongs. Donata no or dare no. Okay. So let's introduce somebody to others. So if you have Tanaka-san standing next to you, how will you introduce her? Imagine that you're all speakers and Tanaka-san is standing next to you and you have to introduce her to somebody. How will you do that? What is the sentence like? This
Kore
person.
wa
Hi.
Tanaka-san desu ka?
Correct, but one important thing. Kore. Is kore right?
Kochirawa.
Kochirawa.
Chi-
Kochirawa. Right? The fourth set is used for people. Or you can replace kochira, sochira, achira with kono kata. Second set followed by noun. Kono kata, sono kata, ano kata. So you can either say kono kata wa Tanaka-san desu or kochira wa Tanaka-san desu. Kore cannot be used for people. What is kore, sore, are used for? The first and the second set, they're used for
Objects.
objects. All right. Now, Devi, introduce Devi, everybody. It's a very simple exercise. Hi. Everybody can try this together. If Devi is standing next to you, what will you say?
Kochirawa Devi-san
Right.
desu.
Devi-san wa desu.
Devi-san desu. After Devi-san, there's no particle. The end of the sentence. The B part of the sentence. Devi-san desu. Wa is already used up. Right? Comes to the beginning. The topic is, there's only one topic in a sentence. Kochirawa Devi-san desu. Now, Raja.
Kochirawa Raja-san desu.
Raja-san desu.
Raja-san.
Yes. Kochirawa Raja-san desu. Yes. Okay. Now, Kumar. Kumar. Right? Can you all read the katakana? I've said it, but try to read it. Hi. Kumar also Nihongo Gakusei. Now put that in a sentence that makes sense.
Kumarumo.
Kumaru mo Nihongo no
Kumaru
Nihongo no Gakusei desu.
Yes. Kumar-san mo Nihongo no Gakusei desu. Another thing I wanted to talk to you about is wa and mo cannot come together. A word can be followed either by va or by mo. Okay? Va mo is wrong. So, for instance, you can't have Kumar-san va mo. The thing is that saying va after the first word in a sentence becomes habitual to us, right? By now. The first word and then you want to say va after it because that's how we've learned it. But if you say va, then don't use mo. Mo is also, it's in place of va. Alright, so Kumar-san mo. Kumar-san mo Nihongo no Gakusei desu. Okay, next sentence. Make it a full sentence, a meaningful sentence.
Tanaka-san
Tanaka-san mo
Hi.
Ego
Ego no sensei.
no
Sensei
sensei
desu.
Yes. Tanaka-san mo Ego no sensei desu. Hi. Okay. Tanaka-san mo Ego no sensei desu. Now the next sentence here is Hayashi Nihongo sensei is not. There is a cross over there, which means it's a negative sentence. We have not seen this sentence in some time now. Hi, can you all frame that sentence? A positive sentence ends with this. What will
Yes.
this sentence end with?
Deva arimasen.
Eva arimasen.
Hi. Yes. So now can you say the whole thing?
Tanaka-san wa
Hayashi-san wa Nihongo
Yes.
no
Yes.
sensei
Sensei
Deva
Deva
arimasen.
arimasen.
Deva arimasen.
Excellent. Hayashi-san wa Nihongo no sensei de wa arimasen. De wa arimasen. Okay. All right.
Ma'am, one doubt with arimasen.
Yes. Yes.
Why the they is there for that Arimasen itself? Is this what? Why is the they?
Deva, these are two particles put together. This is particle 1, particle 2 put together. Arimasen is a word which we will be seeing in the next lesson. So after we do this, I will start with subject and subject marker. So we will look at Arimasen in when we do that. So for now, I would like you all to remember Deva Arimasen as one expression, one phrase that means is not. That comes at the end of a negative sentence. You will understand this all by yourselves as we do more and more grammar. I wouldn't have to explain it at all.
Yeah, arigato gozaimasu.
Hi. Hi, okay. Listen. Okay, so there's this person. That person is you. And you are introducing two people now, Devi and Kumar. How will you introduce Devi and Kumar? How will you say, this is Devi and Kumar? That's the first part of this exercise. First, you'll have to say, this is Devi and Kumar.
Kochira
Kochirava.
Devi
Hi.
San De
They.
Devi-san.
To.
To. This is still one sentence, right? In one sentence, you're introducing two people. Devi-san to Kumar-san desu. Kochira wa Devi-san to Kumar-san desu. Hi. Now you have to say, Devi is a what employee? Post office employee. And Raja is a company employee. Devi is a post office employee and Raja is Kumar is a company employee. Devi Samva. Hi. Hi. You being Kyoku.
Kyoku
Hi. Kyokuin. De. Hi.
Kumar-san.
Correct. Hi. Devi-san wa yubin kyokuin de, Kumar-san wa kaishain desu. Okay, all right. Next. Now you're introducing two other people, Tanaka and Hayashi. How will you say, this is Tanaka and Hayashi?
Kochira
Hi.
Tanaka-san
Tanaka-san to
Hi.
Hayashi-san
Hayashi-san
desu.
desu. Okay. Now you'll have to say, Tanaka-san is a
Hayashi-san desu.
Hi. Now, Tanaka-san is a Tamil language student, while Hayashi-san is a Japanese language teacher. This is the sentence. Just an example. Okay? What will that sentence be like?
Tanaka-san wa
Tamirugo no
Gakusei
de
Hayashi-san wa
Hayashi-san wa Nihongo
Nihongo no
Hayashi
sensei desu.
Nihongo no sensei desu.
Yes. Okay, correct. Alright, so kochira wa Tanaka-san to Hayashi-san desu. And then what do they do? Tanaka-san wa Tamirugo no gakusei de, Hayashi-san wa Nihongo no sensei desu.
Ma'am, one doubt here.
Yes.
The first line will be translated to, this is Tanaka and Hayashi. That's right, ma'am.
Yes, correct. This is Tanaka and Hayashi.
If our sentence is that person is Tanaka and this person is Hayashi, then we can't use that to, right?
You can't use to. You're right. Yes. So how will that sentence be like, Gurumurthy?
We use they, I think. They
Correct.
with conjunction.
Yes. What will the full sentence be? Can you try that?
Yeah. Kochirawa Tanaka-san de
Tanaka-san
Yes.
Sochirawa
Tochirawa
Yes.
Ayashi-san
Ayashi-san
Sando.
desu.
Yes. Correct.
Arigatou
Hai.
gozaimasu.
Hai, arigatou gozaimasu. Correct. All right. Now, Ashok, one person. Ashok, all right. He is a teacher of both English language and Japanese language. English language is one noun, Japanese language is another noun within the same sentence, right? So what particle will you use there? And when you have to say teacher of, what particle will you use there? And the topic of this sentence is Mr. Ashok. Hi, correct.
Ashok-san
Ashok-san wa
Ashok-san.
Igirisu.
Igirisu is England, but what is language? What is
Ego.
English language? Ego.
Ego.
Ego. But you're
Ego.
right. Igirisu is England. Okay. Ego.
To.
Ego to.
Ego to
Nihongo
Nihongo
no
Nihongo
sensei desu.
sensei desu.
Perfect. Okay, first you introduce him and then you say Ashok-san wa eigo to nihongo no sensei desu. Hi, that is with that we conclude the practice. Now are you all ready to play a small game? So you're all using a device for class. Keep that on because I'll be sharing something which you'll have to look at to play the game. If you have your phones with you or some other device that you can use to actually play the game, please take that. And you'll have to log into this right. So you'll have to enter this website www.kahoot.it. Once you join, it'll ask you for a game pin. You'll have to give this number and give your actual names so I know who's playing. And once everybody is joined, we can start the game. I'll just be back in a minute, or less than a minute.
Ma'am,
Yes.
I missed the instructions. I got disconnected. Can you just run it by me again?
Yeah, sure. You'll have to, you can take any other device that you might have with you because you need to look at the screen in this one. So you can join this website, www.kahoot.it. Okay. And once you do, it'll ask you for a game pin. So once you enter this pin, it'll ask you to give your name. So you can use your names. Anaja. Who's Anaja-san?
Wrong spelling, sorry.
Ah, Anusha-san. Okay. Okay. Yeah. Has everybody joined? So here you have questions. You have, I think, 12 questions here. And you have a time limit. Some questions are 30 seconds because I thought they were easier. And some questions are given you 60 seconds, a minute to answer. Since this is your first time, you take it a little slowly. Yes, has everybody joined? Is anybody yet to join? Shall we go ahead and start?
Hi.
Hi. Okay.
Minute, Kritika-san, sorry.
Hi. So this is on Corso Ado. So whatever we have done with Corso Ado. I will read the sentence. You have 4 options. They are color coded. So you just have to choose the right color that corresponds to the right answer. Hi. Sai-san has joined. So shall we start? Okay. I'm going to start. Blank wa donata desu ka? What comes in the blank? Ten more seconds. Okay, 11 answers. Blank wa donata desu ka? The right option is Achira wa donata desu ka? Okay. Achira, because donata is who. Who is it? Donata desu ka? Who is it? As for that person. So achira is the word that you use for people. Most of you have selected the orange option. Kore, sore, are, the first set is used for objects, right? The second set is also used for objects, but if it's sono kata, then it would have been correct. Sono followed by the word kata, contextually it makes sense. Sono kata wa donata desu ka? As for that person, who is it? Right? But here, achira is the only correct option. All right. Think calmly, read all the options. You have enough time. So don't get worried. Next. Kono kaban wa watashi blank. The options, I'll read them. Desu, no pen desu, no desu, tachi desu. Kono kaban wa watashi blank. I've given a lot of time for this one. Only 12 answers? Hi, okay. Watashi no desu. Very good. The orange option is the right one. Watashi no desu. Kono kaban wa watashi no. It belongs to me. The first one, the red option is wrong because if you say kono kaban wa watashi desu without the no, then the meaning of the sentence is this bag is me. You're equating this bag with me. This bag equal to me. But that's not what you want to say. You want to say it belongs to me. It is mine. Watashi no desu is correct. Okay. Watashi no pen desu is wrong. This bag cannot be my pen. Right? Watashi tachi is also wrong because watashi tachi is us. This bag is us. No. Watashi tachi no will probably be okay. Watashi tachi no. It belongs to us. There's only one bag here, so that is also not right. Okay. If you have any questions, please do ask me. The scoreboard is just, you don't have to worry too much about it. It's important to have fun while learning. Sochira wa blank desu ka? Dore, dare no, donata, ano. Sochira. Sochira wa donata desu ka? Very good. Sochira is that person, right? Sochira is used for people, also used for places, but here the most appropriate one is donata desu ka? Who is it? As for that person, who is it? Hi, okay. I don't think there is full participation. I can only see 12 or 13 of you answering. I would like to see 18. 18, is it? Or 17 answers. Come on, it's okay if you make a mistake. Anata no jishou wa dash desu ka? Hi, okay. This is sort of equally split. Dore desu ka is the right option. Anata no jisho. As for your dictionary, which is it? Dore desu ka? Okay. Dare is wrong because you're talking about a dictionary. Maybe this is a spelling error, a small slight error. Dare is who, right? Donata or dare. As for is your dictionary, as for your dictionary, who is it is wrong. Donata, once again, wrong. Can't be who is it. Jisho is an object. Dono could have been correct if it was followed by the noun, right? Because it's a second set. But here, do you see any noun after the blank or in the option? No. Dono desu ka will be wrong. Dono jisho desu ka is correct. Dore desu ka is the correct option here. All right. Toire wa blank desu ka? Toire, washroom. Okay, good. 15 answers. Good. Toire wa doko desu ka? Correct. Doko is where? It's a place. It's a question because you have ka at the end of the sentence. So doko desu ka is correct. Donata is wrong. Donata is who is it? It's not used for toire. Kore is for objects. Toire is more a place than an object. So that's also wrong. Dore is also used for objects. It's used for, it's not used for places. Doko is correct. Where is it? Which place is it? Blank otoko no hito wa donata desu ka? Otoko no hito, man. Dochira. Oh, I'm surprised. Can dochira be used for people? No, it's only used for places or directions, right? The question word. Dochira, and anyway, the placement is wrong. Dochira otoko no. Otoko no hito is a noun. Otoko is a noun. Ano is correct. The orange option is correct. Ano otoko no hito wa, right? That man. That immediately followed by the noun man. Ano otoko no hito. Okay, that is why kore and dore are wrong, because there's no particle immediately after the blank. There's a noun after the blank. Second set. Okay. Ano otoko no hito wa donata desu ka? That man, who is it? Next question. Blank wa dare no kyokasho desu ka? I'm sorry, this is kyokasho, textbook. It's a minute too long. Just 12 answers? Okay, good. Sore wa dare no kyokasho desu ka? Sore wa, right? There's a particle following it, so sono cannot be correct. Sochira is used for people or places. Here you're talking about a textbook, which is an object. I'm sorry about the error here. It says ha. This is actually ka. Kyokasho. Okay, I've made an error and I forgot to check it. Kyokasho. All right. Sore wa dare no kyokasho desu ka? Asoko is also wrong because it's for places. Okay, next. Blank wa watashi no enpitsu desu. Okay. Okay, very good. Kore wa watashi no enpitsu desu. Okay, the other option being chosen is sono. Once again, sono has to be followed by noun. Here there is a particle. Okay. Translate the sentence. What is that? Let me read the options. First option. Sochira wa dare desu ka? Blue option. Koko wa toshoshitsu desu ka? Orange. Are wa nan desu ka? Green. Asoko wa doko desu ka? Hi. Very good. Very simple question. What is that? Are wa nan desu ka? Okay. The first option, the red one, sochira wa dare desu ka? Can I have all of you tell me what the
Who is that person?
Sochira.
Who is that person?
Who is that person? Hi. Who is that person? Dare is who, right? It's not what. So that's wrong. And the green option is Asoko wa doko desu ka? As for that place over there. Asoko is that place over there. So as for that place over there, which place is it? Doko desu is it? That's different. What is that? Is a simple areva nan desu ka? Okay. Yes?
Ma'am, one doubt there. The question is
yeah.
even what is that, right?
What is
For
that? Yes.
for that we use Zore, right?
I didn't specify because the other options are very different, so I didn't think I had to specify. It's that over
Oh.
there. That's why
Okay,
there's no
okay.
option with sore. There's only one array.
Okay. Okay.
Next question. Blank wa donata desu ka? Near the listener. Here I'm specifying. Donata desu ka? Who is it? You have a minute, so take your time. Okay, sono kata, very good. Sono kata wa donata desu ka? As for that person. Sore is wrong because it has to,
Objects.
it's not, yes, it's for objects, it's not for people. Okay. Dochira is wrong. Dochira is not for people. And dochira desu ka? It can't come at the beginning of a sentence. Dore. Okay, all right. So yes, sono kata is correct. All right. 11th question. 郵便局はダッシュです。ダッシュです。Options どの方、あそこ、誰、その部屋。郵便局はあそこです。It's a place. 郵便局 is post office. Right? So, どの方、if you have どの, it's a question word, which means this will be followed by the question marker ka. Right? Here it's a positive sentence. It's just this. So, there's no need or use for a question word. And asoko is correct. Sono heya. What is heya? I've never spoken about the word heya. Heya is room. It's that room. Okay. Post office, it's a building, not a room. And object, it's a place. Right? It's a building, it's a noun. It's not a person. Hi. Last question. あなたのカバンはダッシュですか? Question. Only 13 answers. Come on, I want all 17. 14, 15. Anata no kaban wa, hai, dono kaban desu ka? Which bag is it? Right? It's a question. So you have dono, kaban, dono followed by correct. Anata no kaban. As for your bag, which bag is it? Dono kaban desu ka? Donata is wrong because it's who. It's not for bags. Dare once again is who, right? Ano, of course, nobody has chosen. Okay, all right. So that was the quiz, and you have some winners. All of you, well done. I think all of you participated really well. Since this is the first time, I'm sure you must have had some questions and everything. Any questions, anybody? Oh, specifically Anand San, Pranav San, and Justin San, you've done well. Yes, congratulations, everyone. All right. Any questions? Keep practicing. I'll also keep, I'll do one thing. Maybe I'll give this quiz to you. I'll share it with you in classroom in the form of a quiz again. So you can go through it again after class and try and answer it again, just for practice. And then slowly I'll keep giving you more Koso Ado practice because this is important and we need to understand this. All right, so now I think we are left with reading the third lesson. So let's go to that. You can open your textbooks, everyone, to page number 20. Let me also share the PDF. The previous lesson, lesson 2, is actually all about Kochira, Sochira, Achira, the fourth set. The first 3 sets, Kore, Sore, Are, Dore, Kono, Sono, Ano, Dono, Koko, Soko, Asoko, Doko, are actually of lesson 3. So let's go ahead and look at this. What is the title of the lesson? Can you all read this?
Doshōshitsu.
Hai. Toshoshitsu.
Doshōshitsu.
To, hai. Toshoshitsu. Oh, sorry. Toshoshitsu is a library room. You have another word for library, which is Toshokan. Let me write it here. Toshokan is library. Toshoshitsu is a library room. The difference between this is when you have library rooms as a small designated room in a bigger institution, such as schools, colleges, offices sometimes, right? You have a small room in a building, which is a library room that people can access, especially in universities and schools and all that. That is a library room. But if you have a library as an institution, that is Toshokan. Like you have your Connemara and Anna Centenary and many others in Chennai. So those are Toshokan, libraries as an institution. You have a library room in a building in a small, as a small room, that is Toshoshitsu. So let me read all the sentences in the box. Once again, they are grammar. By now, you're all familiar with this. I will explain 1 or 2 things when you do the lesson itself. They all appear in the lesson. So let me quickly read it. Koko wa kyoshitsu desu. Koko wa kyoshitsu desu. This place is the classroom. Second sentence. Sore wa nan desu ka? Sore wa, as for that, next to you, next to the listener. Nan desu ka? What is it? Third. Sono jisho wa sensei no desu. Here you're using sono, the second set, because it is immediately followed by the noun dictionary. Sono jisho wa sensei no desu. As for that dictionary next to you, next to the listener, it belongs to the teacher. Sensei no desu. Fourth sentence. Areva chizu desu ne. Areva, as for that object over there, it's a map. Now, after this, so far we've seen the particle ka appear for the sentence
For
to be
question.
a question. Yes, correct. Here you have ne. This is the first time you're seeing this. The sentence ends with ne after this. And the way you will read the sentence is areva chizu desu ne. So it's like a question tag, isn't it? I'll explain more about this when we see it in the lesson. The last sentence is Chugoku wa doko desu ka? What is Chugoku? Does anybody remember the word Chugoku? It's the name of a country.
China.
Middle country. Hi, China. China. Chugoku is China. As for China, where is it? Chugoku wa doko desu ka? Where is it? Hi. So now we'll look at the lesson. Hi. Can I have everybody read along with me? What does Raja say?
Koko wa
Hi.
Koko wa kyoshitsu
kyoshitsu desu ka?
Hi. Correct. Koko wa kyoshitsu desu ka? So Raja is looking at a place. The room is next to him, and he's asking the question, Koko, this place. Is this place a classroom? Koko wa kyoshitsu desu ka? Okay. Kyoshitsu. Classroom. What does Tanaka sensei reply to that?
Hi.
Nihongo no
kyoshitsu desu.
kyoshitsu desu.
Yes. Hi. Yes. Nihongo no kyoshitsu desu. It is a Japanese classroom. So Nihongo no. See, between two words, it is very important to have a particle. In this case, the noun modifier no. So you can't say Nihongo kyoshitsu. It's Nihongo no kyoshitsu. Always. It's a Japanese language classroom. Now, what does Raja ask next? Tosho?
Toshitsu wa
Hi, Tosho shitsu wa
dono
dono
ya desu ka?
heya desu ka? Tosho shitsu wa dono heya desu ka? As for the library room, dono heya. Heya is room. So dono heya means which room. As for the library room, which room is it? Which room is the library room? Tosho shitsu wa dono heya desu ka? Okay. Now what does Tanaka reply to that?
domo
Genkan. Oh, this one. Genkan no? Genkan no?
Tonare no
Tonari no?
heya
Heya.
desu.
Yes, once again you have the word tonari like in the last lesson. Tonari is next to. Genkan no tonari no heya. It is the room that is next to the entrance. Genkan is entrance. Genkan no tonari, next to the entrance. Now it is the room next to the entrance. So Genkan no tonari no heya desu. Genkan no tonari no heya desu. So Raja thanks Tanaka sensei. He says, Domo arigatou gozaimashita. What is domo?
It's thanks
very
twice.
much.
Yeah, thanks twice. Simply put, it is thanks twice. It's like saying thank you very much.
Much.
Yes. Okay, and the Mashita here is, I told you, is past tense. This conversation has happened 1 minute in the past, 1 second in the past. It is still in the past. So thank you for giving me the information. Arigato gozaimashita. All right, now let's go to the next part of the lesson. It happens in the library room. As you can see, there's brackets, it says library room. So in the library room, the following conversation is taking place. And the characters are Devi, Tanaka, and Raja. They're all there. What does Devi ask?
Soreva
Hi.
nandeska.
Hi. Soreva nan desu ka? So you can imagine her pointing to some object that is close to somebody. And she says, Soreva nan desu ka? What is that? As for that, what is it? What does Tanaka say?
Koreva Jisho
Koreva
desu.
Soreva jisho desu.
desu
Next.
Kanvashi
kanva
Kanvashiton desu.
Jiten.
jiten
Jiten desu.
desu.
Hi, arigato. So Tanaka says she looks at that object that is close to her and she says, Koreva jisho desu. As for this, it is a dictionary. And then she explains it further. She says, Kanva jiten. Kanva jiten. Kanva jiten is specifically a dictionary that you use to refer to kanji. You know, the third script that we haven't yet seen. Kanva jiten is used. It's specifically used to refer to kanji. Kanva jiten. Now Devi didn't understand what she said. So what does Devi say? How do you pronounce this sound? A and a
Is.
small s. When you have a s,
Etsu.
when you have a s and a small size, do you
Syllabic
pronounce
stop.
it? It's a syllabic
Syllabic
stop.
stop.
But what is important in a syllabic stop? The sound that comes after the syllabic stop is stressed, right? But is there a sound after the syllabic stop there?
No.
No.
No. So you stop abruptly. There is no sound to stress, but you don't pronounce the ts because it's small size. So it's like eh.
Eh.
Yes. You know, it's like that. Eh. Stop abruptly. Eh. Sumimasen. Hi.
Mo ichido.
Hi.
Mo ichido
Onegaishimasu.
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 Do you all recognize that phrase? Mo ichido onegaishimasu. Words that you can use in class. Remember, I was sharing some words, some phrases that you can use in class. Mo ichido onegaishimasu. Once more, please.
Mo ichido.
Sumimasen. Excuse me, once more, please. Mo ichido onegaishimasu. Can you repeat what you said one more time? That is what that phrase means. Mo ichido. Ichido is once, one time. Mo is more. Onegaishimasu is to request. So Devi did not understand this word that Tanaka sensei used and so wants her to repeat it again. So Tanaka sensei obliges. What does she say? What is her dialogue?
Hi.
Hi.
Hi. Kanva
Kanva jiten desu.
jiten
Desu.
Desu.
Yes. And then
Kanji no
Kanji no
jisho
Jisho
desu.
Jisho
Jisho
desu.
desu. Jisho desu.
yes. Yes. Hi. So Tanaka sensei repeats it, says, Hi, Kanva jiten desu, and then she explains what it is. Kanji no jisho desu. It's a dictionary of kanji. Kanji dictionary. Kanji no jisho desu. Once again, the no particle, very important between two nouns. Kanji no jisho desu. Now Devi has another question. They're full of questions this lesson. What does she ask?
Sono
No.
Oh no?
sono Kanva
Kanva
Kanva Jiten
jiten
wa
wa. Hai.
Sensei no desu ka?
Hai. Hai.
Sensei no desu ka?
Yes. Sono Kanva jiten wa. That kanji dictionary, that Kanva jiten. Right? Sono immediately followed by the noun because this object is next to Tanaka sensei. It's sono. Sono Kanva jiten wa sensei no desu ka? Belongs to you. Now Devi is talking to sensei, but instead of saying the word you, she uses the title sensei because it's more respectful than saying you. Is it yours? In English, we say it easily. But in Japanese, it's a little bit, like I said, impolite to say anata no to somebody that you are supposed to give respect to an older person in a formal environment. So you say sensei no desu ka, or that person's name, san no desu ka. Raja-san no desu ka? Hayashi-san no desu ka? Sensei no desu ka? Hai. Now Tanaka, what does she respond?
Hai, watashi
What
no
is the meaning
desu.
of Jiten?
For now, Jitin refers to a dictionary. So just remember Kanva Jitin as one word. The whole word means kanji
Arigato.
dictionary. Hai.
Okay.
Hai. So Tanaka says, Hi, yes, watashi no desu. So Devi asks, is that kanji dictionary yours, sensei? And she says, yes, it's mine. Watashi no desu. It belongs to me. Now what does Devi ask?
Sono
Hi.
Shinhun wa
Hi.
Sensei no desu ka?
Yes. Sono shinbun wa sensei no desu ka? As for that newspaper, sensei no desu ka? Once again, does it belong to you, sensei? Sono shinbun wa sensei no desu ka? Now, what does Tanaka say? Hi, everybody. I'm not hearing all of your voices. If there's no noise at your end,
Kore wa
Ie.
Ie,
ie
Kore wa
kore wa
Forever.
toshi
Tosho.
toshi
Tosho
Toshotsu. Toshotsu no
no
desu.
desu.
no
hi,
desu.
hi, hi. Ie no kore wa. As for this, Toshoshitsu no desu. Toshoshitsu is library room. No is the belonging to the possession marker. So here it is belongs to the library room. Okay. Toshoshitsu no desu. Kore wa toshoshitsu no desu. Watashi no de wa arimasen. It's not mine. Toshoshitsu no desu. Now what does Raja say? Finally, Raja is saying something.
Are wa
Are wa chizu
Hi.
chizu desu ne.
Yes,
ne.
ne.
Yes. Okay. Are wa chizu desu ne. So he's looking at an object that is away from him and the listener, Tanaka sensei, and he says, as for that object over there, it's a map, isn't it? Chizu desu ne. So the ne over here that comes at the end of a sentence in place of ka. Like I said, it takes, it does the function of a question tag. So when you're asking this, it's like a question, but it's not exactly a question. You're just phrasing it in the form of a question. So you're saying that is a map, isn't it? Okay. Is it a question? No. You know it's a map, and you know that Tanaka sensei also knows it's a map. Anybody can look at it and tell that it's a map. So it's not a straight question like, Are wa chizu desu ka? So if you ask the question, is that a map? Then the person has to answer yes or no. But here you're not expecting any answer. You're just making a statement in the form of a question, the answer to which everybody knows. Okay, that is ne. It's used a lot in Japanese. Tanaka, what does Tanaka say to that?
Hai.
Hai.
Sekai
Hai.
Sekai no
chizu
Sekai
chizu
no
desu.
chisu desu.
Yes. Sekai no chizu desu. Hai. Sekai no chizu desu. It's a world
World.
map. Sekai no. Hai. No, important. Between two nouns, I'm stressing this a lot everywhere I can. It's very, very important. Sekai no chizu desu. Then what does she say?
Indo wa
Indo wa
Asoko
de
Asoko de.
Nihon wa
Nihongo
asoko
wa
Nihongo
asoko
no
desu.
asoku.
Nihongo wa
Asoko desu.
Hi, what is this, everyone? Can you all read this again?
Indo wa
Wa.
asoko de. Asoko de.
Okay,
desu.
next.
Wa.
Nihongo wa
wa
asoko desu.
Asoko desu.
asoko desu.
Okay, is this Nihongo wa?
Nihon wa.
Nihon wa.
Nihon wa.
Hi. Just Japan, right? There are certain things that we are used to, like we study Nihongo a lot and then that doesn't leave our minds, right? So I understand, but here it is only Nihon. Okay, wherever there is jin, you will say jin. Wherever there is go, you will say go. If it's just the country, it's just the country. Nihon wa asoko desu. So here they are looking at the map, all of them. Imagine the situation. Okay, and Tanaka sensei is pointing to the map. It's a map of the world. And so she says, Indo wa asoko. India is over there. India is that place. And Nihon wa asoko desu. Japan is that place. India is that place and Japan is that place. Indo wa asoko de, Nihon wa asoko desu. If you don't imagine this in context, it might not make sense. Asoko, asoko, they are both asoko. It's just different places on the map. The Raja, another question. What does he ask? China.
Chugoku wa
Chugoku.
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 Hi, good. Chu, elongation.
Chugoku wa
Chugoku wa
Chugoku wa.
Doko desu.
doko desu
doko
ka?
desu ka?
Hi, doko desu ka? As for China, which place is it? Where is it? Doko desu ka? Chugoku wa doko desu ka? And Tanaka again points to the map and she says, it's that place. Asoko desu.
Asoko desu.
Asoko desu. Okay, it is that place over there. Hi, next sentence.
Nihon no
Nihon no
tonare desu.
Tonari desu.
Yes, yes. Nihon no tonari desu. Nihon no tonari desu. Okay, all right. That is the lesson. Any questions? So after the lesson, once again, you have a vocabulary list on page 21. You have the matome. If you want, you can all read the matome. It's again for practice, the summary of the whole lesson. What you understand from this lesson with respect to the characters and the word list. The next page you have again hyogen, which is expressions, hatten, which is development. So this all the koso ado words you have and how they are
Srinivas and
used. How is the
Sensei,
co
that
word used?
Asoko is a word that is that, is it? That place.
Asoko is that place over there, away from the speaker and the listener.
Okay, thank you.
Hi, it's the third set. Koko, soko, asoko, doko. And the bottom of that page, I think it's page 22, you have names of countries and places. Okay, so kuni. Kuni is country. The title, I'm reading the title. Kuni / basho no namae. So kuni is country, basho is place. The word basho means place. Basho no namae. Kuni or basho no namae. Names of places, countries or places. So you have a list. What is the first one? What is the word for America?
America.
Hi, America. Right? America. England.
Igiris.
Igiris.
Yes. Igiris. Okay. Germany.
Deutsch.
Deutsch.
Deutsch. Hi, Deutsch. You might think
Deutsch.
it's very unrelated, but Deutsch actually comes from the word Dutch.
Deutsch.
From Dutch, you have Deutsch. Okay. And France.
France.
France. Okay. Thailand.
Thai.
Thai.
Tat.
Thai.
Tatto.
That's what. Thai.
Okay. Thai.
Yes. Thai. That's all. Europe.
Europa.
Hi.
Europa.
Europa. Right? Europa. There's an elongation after yo. Ro. Syllabic stop and pa. Europa. Okay. Asia.
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 Okay. Asia is Asia. It's not Ashi, it's Aji. Asia. Asia. Hi. Okay. So you have the Renshu and the exercises once again for this. So you can do them. I think today it might be a little bit more clear because we've done quite a lot of practice. Okay. All right. So this we will discuss maybe in the next class, but I would like you all to do this work at home and also mark as done in Google Classroom and create a folder for lesson 3. If you have any questions regarding this lesson, Koso, Ado, and everything conjunction, you can ask me your questions in that folder. All right. And also please make sure you do the typing part. I wanted to explain a little bit of typing because I wanted to explain the mistakes that that was commonly being made so you can avoid them. All right. Rima-san, is it all right if I share your work, or maybe I'm not sure if that is
Yes. Okay. I'm okay.
okay? Because I have re-enabled work for some of them and I can't access it. I don't think I've re-enabled for Rima-san. Let me just check. I would like to share one of your work. It could be anybody. And I was telling all of you also that your answers, that is your grammar is point on. It's all correct. But when you type naturally, there are some mistakes, which I would like to talk to you about. And also there's also an issue with there's a technical issue. So unless I go and update your marks, it will show 0 for all of you, even if your answers are right. So don't worry about it. Let me see. Yes, Rima-san, I have enabled you to do it again, which means I can't access it now. All right, doesn't matter. Let me just share. Shruti-san is here. Shruti-san was here. Hi, Shruti-san is here. Yes. Can I share your work just to explain? Hi. Hi, okay. So let me just share this. This is small errors that everybody makes. So I just want to show and tell you what not to do. So it doesn't matter if you give space or not really, but try not to give space because it makes for easy typing. The other thing is, even if one character is wrong, it's wrong. It's the whole sentence is 1 mark, right? I mean, it's not for the marks. It's just to keep you in check, to tell you that you have typed it perfectly or not. If it's not perfect, then you don't get the marks. So you know that you have to work to making it perfect. So here, I hope you're all able to see the screen. Here, the word is incomplete, right? It has to be indo, right? It's just E, but I can see that the E is in katakana. So the effort is being made. All words that are borrowed, you have to change to katakana. You can't leave it in hiragana. If you don't, then that is also wrong, although you have typed it correctly. Okay, so you have to be careful there.
Sumimasen
Uh,
Sensei,
yes,
the
Rima-san.
example has a space, like in the
Anusha-san,
example.
hi.
Yeah, in the
Yes, yes.
example it says there's a space, but when we write there should be no space.
Yeah, it is easy to type that way, I think. But if you want to give space, if you think that works, each time you have to give space, you have to press enter and type. So I thought that might be a little bit problematic, but you can. Let me just type this sentence for you with and without space and show you the first two sentences. So this I'll do without space. So Tanaka, right? Also, there's some confusion, I think. Some of you get the characters wrong. Get the sounds correct. If you get the sounds correct, you can't go wrong typing. Tanaka. So it's Tanaka. Okay. So you see the underline. So I'm still typing that word. It's not detached. Sensei. 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 It's not sensai or sansai or nothing. It's sensei, very clear. Sensei. Sensei, right? Tanaka sensei. Now coming to the particle, I've already said this. Although it is pronounced as wa, what kana is it?
Ha.
Ha, right? So you will type HA for the particle. WA is wrong. It shows the kana va. The computer doesn't know it's a particle. So you'll have to type HA, although the pronunciation is WA. Tanaka sensei wa. I'm sorry, Tanaka-san wa sensei desu. San wa sensei. And finally, desu is DESU. And you have to end the sentence with full stop. If it's right, press enter. Okay. Now, if I want to give space, what I do is Tanaka-san. I press enter. So that word is over. Space. Okay. You can also type the va along with that word and then now space. Sensei, desu, full stop, enter. So it's enter, space, word. Enter, space. Okay. Now here, Raja Samva Indojin desu. There are two places where you have to change to katakana. So Raja, if I type in hiragana, to me it shows. I've typed it so many times, it shows. So I can just choose the first option. There's a shortcut to change from hiragana to katakana. I'll tell you the shortcut now. So you type whatever word you have to type in hiragana. To change that to katakana, all you have to do is function key and F7. Maybe you can make a note. See, it's changed. Function key F7. Instead of relying on the drop down each time, you can just change that. Now, san is in hiragana.
Sorry to interrupt, Sensei. Could you please repeat function key plus
F7.
F7? Okay, thank you.
Yes. Now, after I do that, I press enter because now I want to type in hiragana. San is very Japanese, original Japanese, so that's in hiragana. Wa, once again. Space, Indo. I type in hiragana. You can either choose from whatever is the option that it shows or function F7. You have to change all katakana words to katakana. It cannot remain in hiragana. So you have to constantly pay attention to what you're typing. Is it hiragana, katakana? Change it. Practice. Indo. Now once that is done, enter because the suffix I have to use is in hiragana. Jin. Desu, full stop. And enter, over. Okay. So that is how it is done. Any other thing I wanted to tell you, or did you have any other questions? It's mostly just this.
Sumimasen Sensei,
Hi.
if again we have to go back to hiragana, then what keys we have to enter?
Hiragana, it will automatically go back to hiragana.
Okay.
It's already in hiragana. You type out the word and to change that, you use function in F7 and then it goes
Okay.
back to hiragana afterwards.
Okay.
Hi.
Arigatou gozaimasu.
Hi. In this section, I wanted to tell you about, this is where the no particle was missing in some of your answers. It can't be just Raja-san ie desu. Wrong. It has to be Raja-san no ie desu. Similarly, oh, here, Indian teacher, there was another error. I think somebody had written Indo no sensei desu. Indo no sensei is not technically correct. You're talking about a teacher who is Indian, her nationality, her or his. So
Indojin no.
Indojin no sensei. Hi. Indojin no sensei. And the no between the words. No between Indojin sensei. Very important. All right. So for now, until the issue is resolved, I will be manually changing your marks. I still haven't changed the marks here for Shruti-san, but I will do that for all of you. So initially it might show 0, but don't worry about it. I will change it once you've all submitted the work. So I'd like all of you to do this. It's very good practice. Typing is important. So please do it. Any other questions? So for today, I would like you all to do the exercises. That's your homework. And I'll post that quiz in Classroom so you can take it again after some reviewing maybe. All right. Apart from that, there's nothing else. If you want me to focus on one particular area while giving you homework, please let me know so I can maybe make something for your practice. If you're finding something difficult, let me know. I'll focus more on that. All right. So it's a little bit early. Hi.
Sorry, could you
No
please
problem.
share that quiz?
Yeah, that is what I said. I will do that.
Okay.
Hi.
Okay, thank you. That's it.
And hi. I was supposed to start the next lesson today, but it's okay. We did some review and I'm happy about it. We'll wind up with this for today. And I'll see you all on Friday, where we will start the next lesson. Any questions?
Arigatou gozaimasu.
Hi, otsukare sama deshita. Arigatou gozaimasu.
Arigatou
Arigatou
gozaimasu.
gozaimasu.
Arigatou gozaimasu, sensei.
ありがとうございまし
Hi,
た。
arigatou gozaimashita.
ありがとうご
Arigatou
ざいます。
gozaimashita.
ありが
Arigatou
とうござい
gozaimasu.
ます。
ありがとうございます。
はい、ありがとうございます。